Hey, what's up, you all? Welcome back. I am Van, and we are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for click and play. Hopefully, you click that like button as well. That's the only price of admission for our live streams. And if you're feeling extra generous, consider hitting that share button and sharing the video to LinkedIn, Facebook, Facebook groups, X, Reddit. Run it up, man. Kick, Twitch, wherever you want to share it. It will be greatly appreciated. I really appreciate it, and I thank you in advance. I also want to say thank you and welcome to all of my blues, man. D is going through some issues right now. Please pray for her. Just put her in your prayers whenever you have a moment. You don't need any specifics, but put her in your prayers for me. Angel, much love to Angel, Shoemaker, Katarina, Lisa Marie, B, all of you guys. Thank you so much for pulling up and helping me all the time. I really appreciate it. Everyone who checked out my last video where I was discussing what happened with the shutdown, you guys lifted my spirits so much today by simply reading the comments. I honestly didn't know that the LFR family support was that heavy. I'm just keeping it a buck. I do realize we get views and we get likes and we get cash apps, those type of things. And I appreciate all of that. But just reading your comments, seeing how passionate you are about our country doing better, seeing how passionate you are about the people in California being helped and saved, seeing how passionate you are about Trump being back and JD Vance being in office with Trump and Trump's team being on point. I really want to say thank you to you all for that. Speaking of Trump's team, Elon Musk has been going off. Also, JD Vance has been going off. Elon Musk says DEI means people will DIE. I'm not going to say the word because I get yellow marked a lot on this channel by simply speaking the truth. And so does your favorite content creators. Now, I mean, I don't know if I'm one of your favorites, but so does your favorite content creators. They also get yellow marked for speaking the truth. So we're going to have a short conversation because I got to get back to watching these Commanders against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They can only win if I'm watching them. So I got to make sure I get back to them. But we're going to have a great conversation. And we're going to first check out this piece of crap right here. This lady who is the LA water chief, who is paid $750,000 a year. $750,000 a year. I don't think y'all heard me. $750,000. $750,000 is what she is paid. Do you hear me? And you're not going to believe the crap that comes out of her mouth. She is part of the reason, along with Karen Bass, along with Gavin Newsom, and along with others who only focus on this bullshit honey iced tea that is about to come out of her mouth. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments. We're going to go ahead and get to it, man. Thank you again for pulling up. Check this out. Like the video, guys. Go ahead and like it for me.
You call it powered by equity, and I know that it's been really important for the DWP to put. You call it powered by equity, and I know that it's been really important for the DWP to put an equity lens on everything.
Yes, yeah, and that's the number one thing that attracted me to this role. Coming from the communities that I come, seeing what I've seen through my career in utilities and through the military. I've been in the Coast Guard 19 and a half years now, so I got 6 more months to qualify for my 20 years, which was my original goal.
Wow, congratulations, and thank you for your service.
Thank you. It's important to me that everything we do, it's with an equity lens and social justice and making sure that we right the wrongs that we've done in the past from an infrastructure perspective, and that we involve the community process. And this utility is serious about it, is authentic about it. And so I'm just super excited to be part of that movement.
You call it powered by equity, and I know that.
She said everything she does through an equity lens. Look how these people are lighting her up inside the comments. Look, Trump was right. Y'all heard what Trump said, right? He already said if DEI is a good thing, why do they get upset when you call someone a DEI hire? They want to be accepted as DEI. They want to make opportunities for people to correct certain things, to right the wrongs. What wrongs is she trying to right? What wrongs is she trying to right? This broad has paid $750,000 to get things wrong. Look at this right here. I just want y'all to see this. The Daily Mail posted that LA's $750,000 a year water chief, Janice Quinones, the same lady that was just now talking, knew about the empty reservoir and broken hydrants months before fires. Months. Has she been doing her job, a lot of lives could have been saved. Has she been doing her job, a lot of people will still have their homes. This is extremely, somebody wrote right here, this is criminal negligence. She needs to be charged for this. Not only is she not going to be charged, but she's not going to lose her job, and she's not going to be held accountable. She's just going to continue to move forward as a DEI hire. Look at this right here. This is a study in Finland, and it says if white people have on average a higher income than black people, it is because of oppression. Females voted this right here. Females voted strongly. They are strongly for this, and males said, nah, that's not the case. Police are a racist institution. This is no more than 25% people that voted for this. You should not say things that might offend an oppressed person. Females, almost 75% of the females that answer this poll says that you should not say anything that will offend anybody. These are the things that we have to deal with. Seriously, this is the people that are running our country right now. This lady right here, the same lady that decided to get up and go to Africa during this catastrophe in California, in LA, this chick right here got her job because of DEI. When she came back, she didn't want to solve any problems whatsoever. But they say that MAGA Republicans, they say that conservatives, and I posted on X earlier today. I watched a 1 hour long video from this podcast of a black gentleman with really long locks who attended an HBCU. He posted a video a year ago. This video has 3 million views, and he was simply saying anyone that's black, that's conservative, is a fool. Anyone that's black that have conservative values are foolish. And we don't care about other black people for real. We act like we do, but we really think we're better than them. Simply for believing in family, for believing in a nuclear family. They say that black parents are far more harsh on kids than any other parents because of how we get our butts beat and all this other stuff. But he didn't hold hip hop or black culture to account for anything. The fact that we listen to the mess that we listen to and we encourage our kids to be what we listen to, that right there destroys our community. And we know that. None of the stuff we teach, none of the stuff that we listen to or bob our heads to in the car or in our homes that got the word nigga used at every other word, and got women twerking and talking about how promiscuous they are. None of these songs are talking about love, are talking about marriage, are talking about family, are talking about lineage, are talking about legacy, are talking about God, are talking about just sticking to our own responsibilities. We want to talk about all the bees that we're smashing, all the money that we're making, all the drugs that we're peddling, all the people that we're robbing, all the niggas that we killing. That's what we talk about. All the drugs that we're smoking, all the drinks that we're drinking. But you have intellectuals, black intellectuals, who completely disregard all of that and point to those people like myself who want my family to go a lot further than I did, want my children to be a lot better than I am. And I'm the fool. That's the type of stuff that we're dealing with in our communities. Don't get it twisted. I love Black culture. But at the same time, I do not like Black culture because I know how it negatively impacts our Black people. These cities are destroyed because of what we encourage our people to do. Kamala was running for president. What did she decide to do? In order to get the eyes or the views and the votes of certain people, I'm going to bring rappers out here to talk to you. I'm going to bring people out here to twerk in front of you. That's what's important to me. I'm going to say, vote for the Black woman because I deserve my time in office. I deserve my time to shine. Not because I'm qualified, not because I'm speaking on issues that would change people's lives and make things better in this country, but simply because I am a Black woman. But then I watch Black intellectuals tell me that I am the fool, that I am the coon, that I am the Uncle Tom for simply taking life seriously, for pushing my children to take education seriously, to take love seriously, to pray, to make up their beds when they get out of bed. The first thing that they do, to tell them to keep things decent and in order. I'm the fool. I'm the idiot for that. And any Black person that has more than 50% white audiences are foolish because we are not trying to get more of a Black audience by catering to what they believe in, by constantly giving into the same BS that Whoopi Goldberg wants to give into, telling people that it's great to play the Black card whenever you feel like your back is against the wall. You being racist. I'm telling y'all, man, I used to do that when I was at work. I didn't know any better. I promise you I didn't know any better. My supervisor would ask me to do something that was actually my job. And I would say, why you ask me to do it? Because I'm Black? Yes, I'll be joking, but that's not what you're supposed to talk about in the workplace. But something that I noticed was the white liberal supervisors that I had, the white liberal environmental engineers and assistants that were in my building, they would act as if they had to cater to me when I said things like that. Oh no, we're not being racist. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Bruh, you are a grown ass man, whether you're white, Black, or other. If somebody played a race card, ignore them. Act as if they don't exist. Walk right past them, push them out the way. They're foolish. They don't even belong on a damn workspace acting like that. I was just doing it to see if I can do it. You know, when somebody's constantly testing you to see how far they can go, that's what I was doing. Because I was a stark liberal. I voted blue no matter who. I knew the power of the race card and I used it. The same thing that Black Lives Matter do. They know the power of the race card, so they used it. They used it in the tune of raising hundreds of millions of dollars. That was supposed to be for Black people and Black communities so that they can change things, so that they can help out underrepresented or misrepresented communities, but they ended up using it to fill the pockets of their own family members and purchase mansions in LA. A lot of people know what's going on in this country, but we do it anyway. We will burn this MFer up, as we can clearly see in LA, just to make a point. A whole lot of DEI hires are going on in LA right now, and because of that, a lot of people have lost their homes. Over 16 people have lost their lives. How long will we do this? I'll tell you how long. We're going to do this until as long as it's allowed. As long as we allow people to get away with it, we're going to continue to do it. For real. because people only want to help themselves. They call themselves, they say that they are socialists. Speaking of, this same guy that called me foolish for being a black conservative, he praised Chicago's mayor. What's his name? Brandon Johnson? He praised him. Can you believe that? He praised him. This dude got Chicago in a deficit. This dude is ignoring veterans and homeless people, citizens of Chicago. This dude has put illegal immigrants above his citizens. This dude is spending $30,000 a month on his own looks, the way he dressed. He claimed that I can spend all this money as long as I'm spending it with black businesses. Think about that. He's taking taxpayers' money and he is using it for socialist programs, fattening the pockets of other people simply because they look like him. And he's cool with it. And we saw a whole bunch of people turn MAGA because of that. We seen a whole bunch of people in Chicago vote red for the very first time because of that. They are blatant about it because they know that they can get away with it. They know that the black preachers and the black politicians will always have their back whenever they want to just give away people's hard-earned money. That is unfortunate. This is why Elon Musk went viral with this one right here when he says this right here. DEI, y'all see this right here? DEI means people will DIE. That's highly unfortunate, man. A lot of people's homes could still be here. A lot of people's homes could still be here. And then we have JD Vance. This brother got on this, he went on Fox News and he spoke the truth. Do you know that liberals started sharing this, saying that he was lying? I want y'all to listen to this and point out where he lied. One time. Point out where he lied and be honest, all right? Hit the like button if you have not already, guys.
I wish Joe Biden all the best, but the fact is he has left us dumpster fire, not just at the border, but also with the economy. First of all, we know that prices are way too high for many Americans. We have to work every single day to stabilize prices for American families. But Shannon, everything that he's bragging about ignores the fact that he has added trillions and trillions of dollars to the federal debt during a time of peace. He has left us with bond yields, meaning how are we going to finance that debt? We have to sell Treasury bonds. And the Treasury bonds have gotten more expensive because of Joe Biden's policies. So you go issue after issue. Oil prices are now shooting through the roof in the final 2 months of Joe Biden's administration, in part because of decisions that Joe Biden has made over the last few weeks. He actually hasn't left the American people in good economic condition. That's why they made Donald J. Trump the president-elect of the United States. So we've got a lot of work to do. I remain fundamentally, and you know this, Shannon, I'll always be an optimist about our country, but I think that optimism has to start with a bit of realism. And the real truth is that Joe Biden has left us a dumpster fire. Donald Trump is going to have to put it out, but he's good at doing that.
Here's your opportunity. I told y'all before, I am a novice when it comes to politics. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm just learning on the fly. I just cut on my camera and I start learning. Here's your opportunity to tell me all of the ways that I am wrong. I am listening. I'm willing to learn. I will put your comments up on the screen, whether I am right or wrong. I just want to know that, just tell me where I'm wrong. Sleepy Joe is indeed destroying America. And y'all see that. But I'm not here to poop on Joe. I'm not. JD Vance was just pointing out the facts, because the way Joe Biden is painting it is that he is doing so much for this country. And even Karine Jean-Pierre says the economy is way better than it's ever been. And it's all because of Joe Biden. And they're not taking into account how much in a deficit we are and whose fault it actually is. It's Joe Biden. This dude is spending money like we have it to spend. They're just constantly printing it, constantly sending billions of dollars to other countries. I told y'all before, man, I know y'all love Palestine. I know y'all love Ukraine. I know you love the LGBTQAI plus. I know you love Israel. I know you love everyone. But I'm gonna be honest with you. If it's not a red, white, and blue flag, I'm not repping it. Period. That's what my tax dollars go there. I've been here all my life. If something goes down, we will all be impacted. Whether you're black, whether you're white. We keep on talking about DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. There was a bunch of mixed race people that was living in all of them homes in California. Did they give a damn about making sure that they check to see, oh, is that a black house? Is that a Hispanic house? Is that a Trump house? Is that a Biden house? Nah, they didn't give a damn about any of them. But they was getting taxes from them. They was getting property taxes from all of them. How do you think the schools around there were built? How do you think the roads around there were paved? Where do you think the bridges came from? The reservoir that was empty intentionally. All that came from house property and taxes. So come on, bro. Thank you so much, Michelle F. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate the super chat. You're dope. Thank you so much. Y'all hear me? Again, guys, I am nothing but a novice when it comes to this political stuff. And that's all I want to be. I don't want to be a JD Vance or any of those guys. I just want to speak to regular ass people about common sense topics and see if we can do something from our level to help things out. That's it. Can we draw a bridge between one another using our own lived experiences, whether we're white, black, Democrat, Republican, whatever, whether we're gangster or we're Christian, it does not matter. Can we use what we have to come together as a family and try to save what's left of this daggone raggedy ass world we're in? We actually have billionaires who are conspiring to unalive as many people as they possibly can just to get the numbers down from 8 billion to like 6.5, 7 billion. To them is a damn joke. To us, it's not a joke. It's some illnesses out there that's taking our families from us. And they actually have the cures for them. But we are worth more to them sick. We are worth more to them being unalived. You understand what I'm saying? This ain't no joke, man. This is not a game. Thank you so much for the super chat, Hillbilly. I appreciate you. This is the reason why I cut on my camera and I talk to my people. This ain't about, look, we already got Trump in office. Now it's time for us to hold Trump accountable. Now it's time for us to make sure that we are loud when we speak about the things that we actually know. And if we don't know about any topic that's important to us, it's up to us to do our due diligence. Go out there and get that information so that we can present it to people who are stubborn or who are just ignorant and just don't want to have the information. It's up to us to feed them that information. It really is. Because so many people are stuck in their dumbass ideologies and they don't want to move forward. They just want to be a part of a team. I'm done with being a part of a team. I want us to be safe. If your community was to start catching on fire, I pray and I hope that everybody who's a leader in your community, from the governors to the mayors to all of the executives that run whatever that can get in front of whatever catastrophe is heading your way, I will hope that they do whatever they possibly can to take care of you, whether you're white, black, or other, whether you're rich or poor, it don't matter. You are a citizen of this country. You should be squared away. You shouldn't have any concerns about whether or not I will lose my home for something that could be taken care of. We shouldn't be concerned about whether or not our children are going to be groomed when they go to school. Or our grandchildren will be groomed when they go to school. Nieces and nephews, same thing. We shouldn't have to look over our backs for people trying to take what we work so hard for when we go to the store or when we're going out to the beach or just going out to have a good time, whether we're by ourselves or with our family or any loved ones that we may have. This is up to our country to square that away. But until they do, and I said this in my last live stream, you guys have to stay dangerous, man. You got to do what you got to do. You have rights. So you need to make sure you do what you got to do to protect you and your family. Do what you got to do to make sure that you get back home to your family at the end of the night. Thank you so much for the super chat, Penny. I really appreciate it. I got to replace my daggone thumbnail. Y'all got some dope thumbnails. Check out these thumbnails, man. Aren't these some dope thumbnails? Look at Michelle's thumbnail. Look at Hillbilly's thumbnail. Look at Penny's thumbnail. Look at Vicky's thumbnail. Beautiful thumbnails. Thank you so much for the super chat. I love all my American family. I am an older American, but I want better for my grandchildren. Hold our leaders accountable. I'm with you 1,000%. That's where I am. But guess what? We did the right thing when it was time to vote, and that's why America is back on top. We are regaining all the respect that we lost from other nations when Biden was in office, when Biden was the president. He still is, but he's on his way out. We're back on top. And what's happening in LA right now does not represent where we're headed. That represents that old BS that we couldn't control. And we need leaders like that to be up out of here. We need to just kick them in their ass, put all 10 of our toes in their back pocket, and tell them to go some damn where, for real. And if you're even thinking about running for president, can you even believe that people are still putting Gavin Newsom's name high up there to run for president against J.D. Vance in 2028? Are you freaking kidding me? Can you believe that people are putting Kamala's name out there to run again against J.D. Vance in 2028? Everything that they're doing wrong, are you kidding me? Man, miss me with that. I'm not going to curse anybody out because it's Sunday, but I really did want to touch on this. We are focusing on the wrong things. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. I'm going to say this. Because of the horrible history of our country, a lot of people do want to make things right, but they want to force feed things to happen. You don't do it that way. You do it from the inside. If you want women to be firemen over men, then you need to encourage women to get out there and train their asses off. You need to teach women, you need to tell women to get in there and learn the field and do what they got to do so that they can actually be able to go in there and do what men are doing right now. It's not about representation. If my house was on fire, I can give a damn if it's a black man or a black woman that comes in my house to save me. If I have fallen out or my family is in here in danger and I'm not here to help them, I can give a damn if a black fireman or firewoman come up in here, or policeman or policewoman come up in here. I don't care about that. These fools want a transgender fire person to come up in here because what if the person is trans and they want to feel safe with their own? No, they want their home to not be on fire. They want to be saved. They are focusing on the wrong sugar honey iced tea. These people are dumb as hell, bro. I'm laughing but it's not funny, man. You ever think of something so stupid that you just start laughing at them? That's where I am right now. I am laughing at these dummies. They are so stupid. So stupid, man. We need somebody from the LGBTQAI plus to go up in the house and save them because they might be from the LGBTQAI plus and they want to feel safe with an ally. They want to know that the person that's coming in their house is not going to judge them for being LGBTQAI blood. Man, if y'all don't put on some lipstick and kiss my black ass. I swear to goodness, man. Lip gloss, chapstick, whatever you want. Vaseline, it don't matter. Just don't put no Diddy oil on your lips. I'll whoop your ass then. All right? They're focusing on the wrong things. And because they're focusing on the wrong things, these catastrophes have happened in California. If you listen, I know it's other things that are at play. We know that. Just blatant disregard for what needs to happen in the event of these issues happening again. Gavin Newsom could have gotten in front of this. The mayor of LA could have gotten in front of this. But their focus was all on the wrong things. And Biden encouraged it. Kamala encouraged it. Their voters encouraged it. Everybody running around with flags, thinking that their identity and what they identify as, they encouraged it. And don't get it twisted. I love the people I am an ally of the LGBT. I'm an ally of the alphabet community. I really am. I really am. I have family and friends that are in the community, and I don't want them to have any harm. But I know for damn sure that if their homes are burning up, they don't care if a white man come kicking in their door to save them. They don't care if a black man come kicking in their door to save them. And if they do, if they have a preference, I'm going to say this right now, and this goes out to any damn body. Feel free to say, and I might get canceled for saying this. I might not should say, I might not. Should I say that? I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. I don't care. I'm going to say it. Thank you so much, Spanky Gibson. Spanky, keep getting the information out here. God bless. God bless you too. I'm going to say this right here, bro. If you have a preference on who comes in your house to save you while your house is on fire, your ass don't deserve to be saved. If somebody busts in your door and they aren't what you want them to be, they should just walk the hell back out and not even piss on the fire. For real. As a matter of fact, that's all they should do. They should pull their ding-a-ling out and start peeing on the fire. And if that don't put it out, then if the fire ain't put out, and when they start shaking it, then they out. DEI hires are not doing what they want them to do. And I get it. They're trying to put people in position that never will have the opportunity to be in those positions usually. But this is not 1619. This is not 1720. This is not 1800s. This is 2025. We can do whatever the hell we want to do. Nothing is holding us back. We have absolutely no excuses whatsoever. We can do this. You hear me? People are doing some amazing feats in this world, in this country. But every single time we want to have an excuse, we want to have a fail-safe. Why do we need a fail-safe? It's because we don't believe in ourselves. It's because we're not holding one another accountable. Train your ass off if you want the job. Study your ass off if you want to get into the school or institution. Go hard if you want to make some money to feed your family. It's not only one company that can hire you. You do realize that, right? I can give a damn about excuses, especially when I see these illegal immigrants coming all the way over here from their countries to start their life over. You mean to tell me that you can't cross over a city, or you can't cross over a state, or you can't change locations within this great nation in order to get closer to new opportunities and better opportunities? Are you kidding me? We are too spoiled, too entitled, and we continue to treat people like they're handicapped when they're not. Just because you're born chocolate like me, with beautiful brown skin and a gorgeous smile, huh? Don't mean that you got it any worse from a white person. As a matter of fact, I would say today, you probably even got it better. Because we are the only ones that can go sign up for something and they got 20% of the applications that's just for us. They have to save a slot just for us. Just for us. We actually got it better. And I know people going to fire me up for that. As a matter of fact, don't share this part of the video because I don't want this won't probably get me canceled. What I just now said might that I'm not done yet with my content creation. But I firmly believe that if you're black, if you're a woman, trust me, you are the minority, double minority. If you got a business and you want to get a government contract, you get the contracts before anybody that's white. Period. You know that. You beat out the white man. There. Are you happy? You beat them out because there are extra contracts that's set aside just for you. If you're handicapped, boom, you're another minority. Every time there's an affliction, even made up ones, like, oh, they're trans woman or there's trans man, that's an affliction. I need some extra credit. I need you to make a special place for me. And then when somebody say, something's wrong with you, you say, nothing's wrong with me. I'm just like everybody else. Well, if you're just like everybody else, then make your way like everybody else. If you're just like everybody else, then go out there and get it just like everybody else. There shouldn't be any special spots for your ass. Period. A lot of you guys don't know that. These people are coming from these other countries, can't even speak our language. And they are starting businesses. They are finding jobs. They are going to school. They are teaching their children to go to school and start businesses. They are all living in the same house until they can afford to live according to their means. They have not adopted the trait that we have where we like to live above our means. We make $100,000. We want to spend $200,000. We make $40,000. We want to spend $50,000. We want to live like we're making 75 just to appease our neighbors, just to please our friends and our relatives so that they can think we got it like that. It's our own entitled ass faults that we're dealing with DEI right now. Always blame the white man. It's the white man's fault. The white man did it. I'm tired of these crackers. They always hold me back. I can't get the type of jobs they get. I can't get the loans they get. I can't get the opportunities they get. These white folk, white. But then you know a gang of other black people just like you who are doing great. Why? Because they're focused. I teach my children to compete only with themselves. Whereas you have President Joe Biden who go and speak at HBCUs when they're graduating and tell them that they got to work 10 times as hard to compete with the white man. My children don't compete with white people. My children compete with themselves. They hold themselves to a standard. If they're good at a thing, their job is to be great at it. If they're great at a thing, their job is to try to achieve perfection so they don't have to think too hard when they're doing the job. It keeps you safe. The better you are, the stronger you are. You do know that, right? Stop being so goddamn entitled. DEI is destroying us, man. I want to help people that can't help themselves. I want to give back. I want to make sure that people who can't do for themselves have some help. We're a community. We're supposed to look out for those people. But if you do it too much, they're going to be dependent on that. And they're not going to move until you pick them up. Thank you so much for the super chat, Cat. That's all I'm saying, guys. I know I'm fussing, man, but even in the Bible, Jesus didn't give people a break. If he saw you begging to get up, he would say, then get up. If he know that you're trying to get a better opportunity, bro, what are you waiting for? Let's go. You want to go to the river? Go to the river. I said, peace be still. You see me sleeping on the daggone. There's a whole bunch of waves and turmoil going on. And I'm sleeping, I'm resting. I'm not worried. So why are you worried? You screaming and yelling and come on, crying bloody murder. Come on, man. Go out and get yours. But first, guys, we got to believe in ourselves. And in order to believe in ourselves, we got to believe that God is good. We got to believe in God. I hate to turn this into a church session, and I'm not. I promise you I'm not. But if we're always focusing on what we lack, we're always going to be looking in somebody else's yard, thinking that their grass is greener. We're always going to be looking at the white man was always in charge of everything, always holding us back. The white man, the white man, the white man. Who's white? The president's white. We need a black woman to be president. We already had a black man. Now we need a black woman. Then we need this. Then we need that. That's all BS that's holding us back, bro. We're always focusing on what we lack, what we don't have. How about we focus on our blessings? How about we focus on the positions of life that we have right now or that we have achieved? How about we focus on what we actually have in our home, in our cupboards, in our cabinets, in our refrigerators? Focus on the car that you do have. Focus on the wife and the husband that you do have, the children that you do have, the intelligence and the ability to learn. Come on, man. We are more blessed than we give ourselves credit. But as soon as we start to complain and act as if we don't have, things go down. Look at LA. People complaining, saying that the only firemen are white men. We need black women and gay women and gay men to be the firemen. The only people that get respect in the military are white men. We need more women. We need more gay men and gay women. And then they start seeing that this bad boy is getting soft. I don't want to be in that. I don't want to be marching next to somebody that's putting on no damn lip gloss while we're marching. I look over next to you and you a man and your lip gloss is popping. I can see my face through the reflection of your lips. Bro, I'm going to have an issue with that. We out here to be stronger and prepare to protect our daggone families. Period. You out here to be cute. In any event, man, it's putting us in a bad spot. America is back on top. We need to keep on moving that way. But DEI means that people will DIE. And we clearly see that all over the daggone place. Thank you to everybody who pulled up. Thank you to everybody who submitted a super chat. To all my blues, love y'all, man. Y'all are absolutely phenomenal. D, guys, please say a prayer for D. That's one of my blues right now. She's really going through it. She is really going through it right now. Please say a prayer for her. Renee, what's going on, Renee? Please say a prayer for my people, man. She's going through things, and she was the first person over here to help me out today. She is selfless. Those are the people that change the world. For everybody who bought me a coffee, I think I responded to everybody. My apologies if I didn't. And for everybody who has been purchasing my YouTube course, that's in the descriptions, thank you so much. And I hope you get everything that you are supposed to get from that. I will be holding our group call tomorrow at 3 p.m. Our group call tomorrow will be at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for everybody who purchased the group and purchased the course, they are now in our Facebook group. They will now be in our Facebook group, and they can come to our our group calls where it's video group calls right inside of the same studio where I do my live streams, and you will be there with other people who are content creators and doing some amazing things. Just so y'all know, man, I have to say this. I started coaching people, showing people how to do content creation, how to YouTube properly, like a year ago. I have one guy that had 2 subscribers when he first started working with me. His channel currently has 200 and I want to say a little more than 250,000 subscribers right now. I have another person who had 0 subscribers. He cleared 100,000 very quickly. Most of the people that work with me reach monetization in less than 3 weeks. In less than 3 weeks, they go from 0 to 1,000 subscribers and more than 4,000 watch hours in less than 3 weeks. I've had some people do it in 1 week. Okay. These are the superstars. This might not be you, but what I'm telling you is we have been helping people do some amazing things on YouTube, and I want to help you do the same. Okay. I want to help you find your voice. I want to help you believe more in the person that's in that mirror that you look at every single day, because it's been helping me. My self-esteem has been growing by the day. All right. I see myself and I see my crooked teeth and I see my freckles on my face and my nappy hair and the things that I used to doubt myself because of. But now I love it. Everything about me, every single flaw about me. Okay. I want to do the same thing for you. If you want to learn how to do YouTube stuff, I got a course in my descriptions. Check it out. You can join us on Facebook. You can join us inside of our group calls. Tomorrow, I will be doing a group call at 3 p.m. And we try to do group calls 3 to 5 days out of the week. If it's a snow week like I had this week, I try to fit it in when I can, but we're going to be more consistent. Okay. Love y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. And Sean, Katie, thank you so much. God bless America. God bless Americans. And I'm not going to say only Americans. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless America, man. God bless all of you guys. And we got another one that just now came in from Robert Rice. Thank you so much for the super chat. For the love of God, just pluck that gray hair. I got 3. 1, 2, 3. I got 4. Yeah, I got 4 gray hairs. That's wisdom. So y'all better listen to me. I'm talking. I got wisdom. Yeah. When this thing is all gray, y'all not going to be able to mess with me. I'm trying to tell you. Also, just let you know, guys, the course is far less than hiring me as a coach. All right. Love y'all, man. I'll see y'all on the next live stream. Y'all are absolutely phenomenal. Let me go finish looking at this game. Hopefully we're doing well. Oh, 48 minutes went by. Sheesh. Let's go.